Being. Hello. So this is UX review. I'm coming to this somewhat cold. I do know some things about the MetPlus project. Chatted with Chet a while ago. I know it's sort of a job board. I know different bits and pieces, but what I'm going to do here, go on the screen share, like so. I've got the link to the app from Joao. I've also got a list of these different roles. I haven't really looked at this yet. This is the different roles: job seeker, job developer, company admin, different things that it needs to just, just doing different stories. I guess I will treat this first as a job seeker. So landing on the page, I see the name MetPlus, list of job opportunities. Okay, yeah, right. So we have some different, I see title, employer, lots of I guess Walmart is the big employer there. Okay, yes. So now I guess as I see new user, I guess I would go through that. I'm not going to create a new user account. But I think I've been given, maybe I should do that. Did they give me, what did they give me? No, okay, no. I think right. I've got some other things to look at the admin interface in a bit. But new user, okay, right. So I guess I'm going to be a job seeker first. I'm going to follow this first thing as a job seeker. I want to register to Pets to find a new job. I guess yeah, I'm incentivized. It says here more information. You need to log in for more information. So I want to log in. I haven't got a thing there. Oh, that's nice. There, the register as job seeker. I guess a new user goes to there. Okay, yeah. I guess I'm a job seeker. So, oh dear. So that's not great. I guess I will go straight into new user there. Let's do that with my personal there. That one. Okay. Confirm. Oh, a message with a confirmation link has been sent to your email address. Please follow the link to activate your account. Okay, I'm going to go over to my email and have a look for that there. Confirmation instructions. Here we go. I'm going to click a different page to go into confirm my account. That's taken me to, oh, what's this page here? That's taken me here. Ah, that's interesting. Michigan Employment and Training. Right. Yeah. Okay. Do I want to subscribe now? Not sure that I do. That's just sort of talking aloud. Yeah, that's sort of slightly confusing that I've ended up on a different site with a different kind of view and everything there. That I would find that a little bit disconcerting. Yeah, that might put me off. I think, oh, what subscribe? Yeah, I was kind of on task to complete activating my account, and I've kind of been taken off to a different location. Let's just hide that. I would sort of assume that clicking to activate my account, I would end up here and be logged in, but that doesn't seem to have happened. I've kind of gone off to there. Yeah, I guess maybe if I really was based in Michigan, I might want to subscribe to that, but I was kind of on a different task. So I guess I'm going to try and see if I can log in there. Let's do that. I have to confirm that address before continuing. Have I clicked on the wrong link? So it looks to me like in the email. Yes, so I've got the let's just have a look at the email here. I've got the email here, and let's see there, it's sort of mousing over that. It goes to MetPlus. So maybe what I want is that it wasn't intentional for it to end up on that site. Maybe that's just, ultimately it will be there. Maybe, that once it's all working, we moved over to metplus.org. So maybe that's how I confirm Yeah. Okay. So then now my image has been successfully confirmed. I guess personally, I'd love to be logged in there and not have to type things in again. I guess there's an argument for saying, oh, let's have the person enter their password. I mean, I've got LastPass set up. Now I'm logged in, and I can see now some information on each of these things here. Yeah, and that, you know, I can imagine getting that new information. That's great. I guess what I would kind of say from a user interface perspective is that this screen is quite busy. I guess, you know, almost, you know, if we're starting from the first page here, almost I don't know, as a, like, you know, I'd be, you know, I guess I'm probably most interested in the title of these things. Like almost maybe the description and the more information could be like, would it be that we might click on this to get to, I guess what I'm just sort of thinking here is that, you know, if the very first page only showed, for example, the title and employer columns, then that could be, you know, that text could be much bigger, and I could kind of see all these are quite big, and then I would, you know, that would make the front page look less noisy, less busy. I'd like, oh, you know, I could sort of take in more of what these actual words in this title column were. And then the description and the more information, or maybe like when I clicked on it, it would say, oh, you need to log in to see more details or what have you. It's, you know, I can imagine, yeah, and pretend that there was like useful information here about, you know, salary range or contact information or what have you that was here, being placed here. I guess my feeling is that the whole page would end up being even more busy, and so, you know, the description and additional information might be on a details page associated with that. Let's go back to there. So I want to find a new job, and then we've got, I want to see a list of jobs that match my skill. I want to search for jobs and so on, and I guess those are in progress. I'm not immediately seeing anything here to allow me to search. I can clearly search in the page, like so. That's the jobs is okay. Oh no, that's interesting. Yeah, so well, this was exactly the kind of view that I was describing. You know, more higher level thing. That interestingly, yeah, from here, I didn't. You know, I might have, you know, just kind of missed that. Okay, my account just sort of playing around. Okay, so the jobs thing here goes to a different view than what's on the home page. Right. I don't know if that's intentional. This looks much nicer. Almost, yeah, I might be tempted to, maybe that's part of the plan, is to make this default page identical to this one. Yeah, so here we have got search, and I could say, oh, let's say I was going to look for some kind of oh, okay. I guess that would be nice if that auto selected to remove the information there. We'll do a little search, and that doesn't seem to be working out of the box. I guess just click on, yeah. So yeah, no, well, all that time that I spent talking about that design that I thought would make more sense. You have that design. I just wasn't able to find it in the first instance. The search there doesn't seem to, I guess, there's a common thing of like, you could use a placeholder here so that it would be grayed out and then it would disappear as soon as you put the mouse on, or you can set it up so that it automatically selects the item so that, you know, you don't, when you select it, you don't type on top of yourself. Let's just do a reload of that page. Yes, it's kind of, yeah. Okay, and I guess this, yeah, the search. No, I wonder if that's not really what's a. I just want to look at the console. Yeah, there's a JavaScript value. I'm not seeing any JavaScript values there. Okay, but yes, I was certainly able to find the search, and I can imagine it would give me a subset of those things. And I want to apply to a job. So yeah, let's imagine that I've gone through the search process and I've found something that I'm interested in, and then contact information. So yeah, I want to apply. I guess I would email this person. Yeah, okay, that's all right. Send this job to a friend. That I guess is a placeholder. I guess it's interesting actually that it's the kind of thing I think in the past I would have been like, oh, and I know many of the sites and things I developed would have little things like that were sort of placeholders. I think for the end user, they're good to kind of get rid of it, I guess, unless they've been explicitly asked for by the client and you're showing where they would be. Every little bit of functionality that doesn't work tends to, I think, somewhat detract from the site. So as a job seeker, I want to see a list with the jobs I applied for. I guess that's the kind of thing I might find here, but none of that about contacts, jobs. Yeah, okay, so more placeholders. Fair enough. So two different views of job opportunities. Yes, so I guess if there was a mechanism for applying for individual jobs, like I went here and it said apply for this job, then I could see a list of those, but that's not in present yet. And notified about those things. Detail, not notified. Yes, but that they all seem like things that would come up. Sure. Okay. So now I guess that's as a user, anything. I mean, yes. So I think I guess that's all I can do at the moment as a job seeker. But so let's move on, shall we, to being a, well, I've got these different logins that I've got. I guess, becoming a hiring partner. So if we're hiring, no, we can't do that at the moment. Partner with us. Yeah, that's also, I guess, going to lead to. I mean, it's an interesting question there about, obviously, has one got time to move around and check all those things? I guess is there almost a kind of a broken window, this concept of like zero tolerance. So almost rather than necessarily getting out news stories, making sure that there's nowhere in the site that the user can click that will lead to, an issue like that. Arguably, we could say that they would be higher priority than getting out new features. But I don't know. That's certainly the way I'm leaning these days. Obviously, for myself, I can totally see how that stuff comes up. There's no serious criticism. I think there's something to reflect though about the kind of trailing ends that are left in the app, because if you then share that with somebody who's not aware that it's a project volunteers are putting together part-time and so on, and then it can strongly influence their opinion of the project. Yeah, so let's do job seekers now. I guess job developer. So assuming that I could go through some sign-up process, I've got some other logins available to me. Just imagining for the moment that I'd gone through some sign-up process as if I was kind of an agency. Well, I've got a job developer. Yeah, I've got these saved, am I? Yeah. Okay. Log in like that. Okay. So now, right, I've got in tasks that need my attention. Yeah. Job seekers without a job developer. Your job seekers, job developer. Job seekers without a case manager. Job seekers, case manager. Not sure what a case manager is. Job developer. Email registration and so on. I guess I can't check those components per se. I have right. So I want to have a to-do list with all the tasks pending. Fair enough. Right. There's an edit. Update my profile. A slightly nicer profile page there. Yeah. Okay. As job developer, I want to be notified. Job seeker apply job. I want to be notified. Assign myself as job developer. Job seeker without developer. Yeah, so not I guess if I now, if I look at jobs, okay, so I now have the ability here to edit and delete the jobs and so on. Okay, fair enough. So interesting. So now there is a thing here for the job developer to click here to apply online that I didn't see for the sort of standard person. Oh, okay. So there's kind of an apply now functionality. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So the whole extra bit of process there. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Am I? Let's get a. Let's just have a incognito window and sign in with a different. Did I just miss that button for the job seeker? Or was I supposed to be logging in? I don't know. I think I have a separate one as a job seeker. So if I log in from here with my own email address, like that, and we looked at the individual jobs, I know I did not see. So it's yeah, interesting that the job seeker doesn't seem to have the ability to apply online, whereas the job developer does, which seems a little odd. Yeah, job developer. But so I guess so now is the home page different for how did we what I'm not sure is so that list of okay. So I landed here. This is where I got logged in at. I'm not sure how to get okay, no, that becomes my home location. Okay, interesting. So the home location actually changes as a function of who I'm logged in as, which I would say that's a little bit dangerous from a user experience point of view. I would probably want, I would probably recommend that the home, I mean, the interesting question about what is going to be the default homepage for just a site. Maybe that's going to be like a splash page that looks something like this. And then I think that should be fixed to that. If I was logged in as Chet here, rather than the homepage now necessarily taking me to a different thing, I would almost rather have a tasks thing there, unless of course the customer was saying no, right, for these job developers, this has to be what they see when they first log in. But I guess even then, I probably would still, I would have them land on, you know, something that had like a tasks navigation here, and still have this home link going back to the original home. Yeah, okay. It's not clear to me how I would add any tasks. I guess they would be generated by the system. I've kind of as kind of the developer here been able to apply for an item. Right. I wonder if I can just, being cheeky there, I wonder if I can then apply to that job. Okay, so yeah, so normal account not authorized to perform that action. I guess I was just wondering, yes, if this would start to change as a function of that. Yeah, okay. I guess I can't necessarily see that at the moment. So these things, yeah, I guess the question about would there need to be an MVP? Yeah, okay. And then we've got company admins. I guess that's the extent of what I can kind of experience at the moment as a, no, these are clickable, are they? That's the different functionality that I get as a job developer. And so what would happen next? Well, I guess what I will do is I will log out as the job developer, and I will now try and log in. There are these other roles here. What are they? Of being a company contact or of being a agency admin. Yeah, we've got Jose has joined us. Hey, Jose, I'm just going through reviewing the UX user experience review of the MetPlus system. So coming up, I want to, so company admin, register to pet so I can hire new employees. They want to be notified and so on. I'm not seeing in the system a way to, I guess it's like register as an employer doesn't yet do anything. So I just imagine that I've gone through the registration process and that's worked. Company, what am I looking at in terms of these user stories? This is company admin. So I'm going to go, I've got a login that's been supplied to me, which is a company contact, which I think should be stored in here. Yes, there it is. Let's log in with that and see what happens. Okay. Okay, so this gives me another new kind of default page. And then again, my home has been remapped here, which, as I mentioned, I'm slightly, I'm a little cautious about that. I think the landing in a particular place when you log in, that's one thing. Remapping the home link to be something other than it is when you're not logged in, I think is potentially troubling. So we've got to tasks. I might have some tasks. I've got some widgets. All widgets. Yeah, widgets is the name of my company. These are the different jobs. I've been able to post them. I can go and have a look at them, although that's not working at the moment. This is, we've got a company person. Fair enough. Who's company admin? I guess that's me. I'm Steve Jobs. Cool. And I guess then I can invite colleagues. Right. Yes, I can invite my colleagues into the system. Yes. Yes. It would be nice, I guess, you know, to be able to have a sort of a LinkedIn, you know, rather than having to re-sign up for everything, have LinkedIn authorization. But that's, sorry, out of band. Yeah. So company notified, create and manage a job opportunity. I guess what's not immediately clear to me here is how I would create a new job. I guess I can go there. Maybe, yeah. Anyway, but so I could just. This is like we need a. What do we need? We need a UX designer. Job ID. Let's say I'm an evening person, and awesome UX skills required. Right, a company can't be blank. Although I can't see any company in that form. I guess possibly that's because it needs to have company. And what's my ID? Company people 201. I mean, I'm just companies. I guess I'm just sort of guessing about where to go based on this, which I probably shouldn't be doing. But anyway, there we go. No. Jobs. Can I and company? Oh, good question. Company ID equals to 1. No, let's do slash. Seeing if I can hack it together. Title, designer, 3, shift, repeat day. Boot. I hacked it up. I was able to make something. Yes, we have a new UX designer in there. So now I can go and see on my homepage. Okay, that's interesting. I now seem to have unable to retrieve intended page of results. Maybe I have broken something. Hello, dear. Now we've got post jobs. Okay. That was where I was supposed to be going. Sorry. Right. Maybe. Yeah, I did not see that post jobs link at all the first time around. Maybe when this page was longer, it was pushed down off the screen. Search resumes. Does that? Didn't know anything. Partner with us. Done that. List of broken something there. Okay. Yes. So I hope I haven't broken anything permanently. Yes. I guess I may have done something here and actually created job that is not associated with me. I mean, I guess the color of that makes it more readable, and that disappeared. Oh, okay. Right. Anyway, so at least I was able to create. I wasn't able to manage. Yeah, I think the key thing there was that was difficult to find. Or I just didn't notice the post jobs link down there. In a, like the invite colleague thing was a button there. I would sort of expect to have a new job button associated with the job list or something. Was what I was failing to see. Okay, other things. Invite member of a company. Search job seekers that match. Yes. Created by my company. That worked until I broke it. Yeah, I would say yes. Is the answer to that? Company contacts. I guess I'm confused here. Maybe I logged in as a. See now. Yeah. Patrick told me about an agency admin. Maybe so. I think I'm logged in as a company contact here now. Right. So all of these things, yes. See all the jobs, apply for a job opportunity. Yeah, not clear to me how I search for. I guess this search result, maybe that feature is kind of coming. No, that's a company contact, company admin. It's one of the things actually from domain-driven design that says it's really important to get this terminology consistent about what all these different roles are and so on, something to think about. Okay, so I think that's, yeah, I'm kind of maybe getting to the end. Let's just try. I've got one more. Oops. No, have I broken things? I can't log out. I can. Okay, right. Let's just log in as. Was there? Let's print it. There's the other one. Okay, so now I'm coming. Oh, this is right. This is maybe like the top level admin. I wonder what their homepage is. Yeah, it's just their jobs. And then I've got the admin screens. Agency. Okay. Ooh. Can invite agency personnel. Can add a branch of a company. Right. Yep. Okay. Yep. And I can look what's the name of the companies. Yeah, lots of different functions I can do that. Well, what does that corresponds to the agency admin? Right, I want to administer the cruncher. I want to have a to-do list of tasks pending. Right, there's a whole new level of stuff going on there. Am I right? I'm here. So yes, that all looks. Yeah, I mean, I think the easily finding buttons there to do different things. I'm not sure what. As the agency branches, edit agency. Not sure. Well, should I be able to add a company there? Would that make sense? But yeah, certainly. Yeah, lots of things are available there. Interesting choice to sort of have this all in one screen. Yeah, I guess perfectly reasonable in the first instance. Yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of infinite scroll compared to this these pagination things, but that's much of a muchness. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, that's clearly a huge lot of work has been done to get this all up. I think it's great stuff. Yeah. So I think can I start? I think the and obviously the work is ongoing. I guess yeah, the key three UX things is one. I mean, make sure that there's the loose ends. If a piece of functionality is not yet in place, like clicking with this, then rather than having it error out, but just stay in the system and sort of say, not yet ready. I think in terms of I would try and make the homepage consistent. Like if it's going to be, slap some of that stuff in there in the homepage rather than this confusing other version of the list of job opportunities. I think we definitely don't want those two different versions. And then, keep that homepage consistent. And I would adjust the navigation on the taskbar to provide a location for each of the different users for their different homepages, whether it's to task or to do or what have you. But they can still land there, but then they can always get back to the original homepage with the home button. Just make that consistently do the same thing. Some good question there about MetPlus and home. Yeah, I guess belt and suspenders. And then so for creating the new jobs, I think a larger button in place would be my key UX thoughts about that. Also a bit confused about why the standard job seeker can't apply for jobs at the moment. I don't know if that seems like quite, maybe that's just unintentional slip, or it's being put off for some moment. But there we go. That's my review. We'll finish it up there. Jose, thanks for joining us. Any thoughts? Are you familiar with the MetPlus project? And you're muted, and maybe you're in a situation where you can't use video or audio. And so anyway, I'm going to get on with some other things. Jose and everyone else on the MetPlus team, great work. What you're doing so far, I really like what I'm seeing. Hope that doesn't come across as too critical. Just trying to give you some tips and pointers that will help, smooth the edges, to help the project become even more successful. All right, bye for now. I got to turn this off. What's going on here?